All right, you know what? This is my 5th time recording this video, and I, some reason, can't make it fast enough. So I'm going to speed through this, and I'm going to give you guys my opinions on the first week of the beta. All right, jokes aside, I do want to go through everything pretty quickly here because I've been recording this, and I always get around 16 to 20 minutes long, and it can't be that long. So as I was trying to record this video, Infinity Ward also posted their blog about our feedback. So they're giving us feedback back to our feedback. You know what? It's a little confusing. But basically, they told us to go fuck. Sorry, the video must have cut out there. I was trying to say that they told us to go find friends to play with on the beta, that they're not going to change anything in. Anyways, I'm going to give you guys my quick thoughts and opinions on everything for the Modern Warfare 2 beta. I firstly like to say that I absolutely love the core gameplay of MW2. It honestly feels great. I am super happy with the direction that it's going at the moment. Obviously, there's still those minor things on the side that they're not choosing to change because casual players is more important, which I understand. From a developer perspective, that numbers is the thing you have to follow on. But first up, one of the things that don't make sense is that they don't want to bring back the classic mini map where if you shoot without a suppressor, you show up on the map. I don't know why this is being changed, and it was changed in MW 2019, brought back in Cold War, and again, positive feedback on it. Track record of 10 plus years of Call of Duty doing dots on the mini map and no complaints. No complaints. So they must have some secret statistic behind the whole minimap theory that it actually improves player retention, because that's the main thing that they're going for here, is to keep players within the match. So I don't understand how that is even happening. Basically making suppressors obsolete. What's the point of using them? And if we go back to the whole Modern Warfare 2019 thing with the whole monolithic, that was on every single weapon, and that was super annoying. It didn't suppress your weapon because the maps were so small, because everybody was playing shoot house and shipment, because all the maps, anyways, I was saying that all the maps are great and you could hear suppressors regardless, so they were kind of obsolete and you're only using it for the damage buff that it gave. But I'm going to be a little annoyed if Modern Warfare 2 starts doing that again, because we have quite literally at least 30 plus muzzle attachments on just the M4 alone. I was clicking right on the D-pad for so long, I was like, oh my god, this lasts forever. But yeah, if we're just sticking to suppressors that give you damage range, I'm going to be disappointed. I don't know. I feel like they could have just went the route with dots are on the map unless you have a suppressor, and just make suppressors be suppressors. No other benefits, not show on the map. Why couldn't we do that? I don't know. Next up, I do want to talk about the perk system. If you guys don't know, you spawn with 2 perks, and then you have 2 other perks that you earn throughout the match. It's their new perk system. You have a tier 1 perk, which is the 2 that you spawn with, and then you have a tier 2 where you earn throughout the match, and then tier 3 that you earn pretty much by the end of the match. But they did say that they're going to be lowering how long it takes to actually progress all the way to the ultimate perk, I think they're calling it. I'm not too against this. I think it actually can be adapted for it to be actually really well-rounded perk system, and I am excited for them to change this portion of the game up, because we've had it for so long. But again, I would still prefer the 3 perks that we usually have, but I am not against having something new and something we had for so long. But in my opinion, if we're really trying to shake up how the perks worked, I think we should have went all the way back to MW3 and brought back the perk specialist, where you get kills and you earn a specialist bonus, and that gives you all the perks in the game eventually by the time you hit like 13, 15, something like that. But eventually you get all the perks in the game by getting kills or playing objective, I think. I don't know about the objective portion, but I think that would have shook up the whole perk system a lot more, even if we had to choose to use it over kill streaks or something. I thought it would be pretty cool to have that. And back to, we have 10 years plus of, track record showing that dead silence has a positive impact on Call of Duty, but yet they're saying it doesn't. Again, they might have some sort of statistic that's telling them otherwise. So yeah, it's going to stick as a field upgrade, which I'm not too against, to be honest. I don't hate it as a field upgrade. It's just a little bit annoying when your footsteps are so loud to the point that the person sitting still is going to beat you because they know exactly where you're coming from. But good things did come from all our complaining about the footsteps. They are lowering the footstep sounds in Weekend 2, so we'll see how well that goes over, especially since I'm going to be on my proper setup and I'm going to have my proper audio settings. I can hear things much clearer, so we'll see. But my honest opinion on Dead Silence, I would love to have it back in the game. I think it's a great perk, and also it's a great way to balance perks out if you put it in a category with other really good perks, making people have to choose between one or another or through multiple. And then the last one that I actually am very scared of is the time to kill. The TTK in the game is way too fast. you're basically playing hardcore. Like, no troll aside, you're playing hardcore. Although I do kind of enjoy the idea of fast time to kill, but something that's faster than MW19 is kind of crazy. So I think you should either go back to MW19 TTK, or maybe even make it a little bit longer to kill somebody. But as of right now, the game is purely made for casual players, and I found this out by, in this gameplay, you guys are seeing me probably hold ADS a lot. That's in the background, because I was actually trying out to play like other people were playing, where you hold the aim down sight and see how well I do. I got my first ever like 15 kill streak or something, because I was actually playing a much slower pace. I was still trying to keep up speed, rotate around the map, not just sit in one spot, but I was holding aim down sight a lot of the time, and it does help out a ton. And that just goes to show the direction this game's going at the moment. But leading into my next topic I want to talk about, besides time to kill, I do hope they adjust that, but I've accepted the direction that Call of Duty is going and direction Modern Warfare 2 is going. Regardless of what they choose, I know they doubled down on not changing the minimap or dead silence and all that. I highly doubt they will, because clearly they must have some sort of stats on it that's showing that it brings more players in and they're playing for a longer amount of time. But I've accepted all of that, as well as skill-based matchmaking. I'm making it my goal this year to not complain about SBMM once, and basically just have the mindset to the point where if I'm dying, then clearly I just suck and I need to get better. But that's kind of my mindset going into the full release of Modern Warfare 2. I'm super excited for the weekend 2 of the beta, and I'm going to be giving you guys much more gameplay than I gave you this week. I know I only uploaded one video, but that's because I was using a broken PS4 controller, also playing on PS4, which actually was a pretty smooth experience. I'm not gonna lie, they did a good job this year. But yeah, trying to play on a broken controller on top of trying to record at the same time just wasn't it. It was not enjoyable, but I did end up playing all the way to max level and also leveled up all my weapons that I needed to. So I'm prepared for weekend 2 of the PC beta. Hey, would you look at that? I recorded this video much faster. Hopefully I wasn't talking too fast, because I was speed running. I got to 11 minutes. I'm applauding myself right now. Anyways, I'm excited to see you guys tomorrow in our first video back on the PC version of the beta. I'm super excited for this, and hopefully we get more weapons, because they didn't give us any the first week. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. I'd love for you guys to leave some comments down below, your opinions on the direction Call of Duty is going right now. I think everybody should just try to accept the direction it's going, because we're not going to be able to change anything. So maybe just try to have fun this year. Keep your head down, grind. If you're getting pooped on, just try to get better. I know the game works against you constantly. I have the same experience, but I'm just going to try to get better. Anyways, I'm going to go. Peace out.